Blog Talk Radio.
Hello, everyone. It's Jeremiah with you're listening to SOOP Radio, home of DealSoup.com, best business blog in the world for young adults. Today we have a special guest. I am very excited to have this person on. If you are interested of working any work from home opportunities, this would be a great time to listen and tune in. There is a lot of work from home opportunities out there that are scams and could be really shady, and I feel like it's not enough light shedded on work from home opportunities, because we all know that there are a lot of work from home. There are a lot of parents and a lot of people who are unable to work, whether that's transportation or just whatever the situation may be. It'd be a lot more convenient if we had work from home opportunities. So without further ado, I'm going to have Lachey with DreamHomeBasedWork.com. You guys can go ahead and check that out. It's a great website, and she also has a YouTube channel. And I'm going to go ahead and have her on the line just in a few minutes, maybe even less than that. I want to go ahead and let you guys know that I have a friend of mine, Boogie the Bank. They have a new album, and the portion, or I want to say majority of the profits are going to go to charity for the homeless. So if you're watching this on YouTube, it'll be in the description below. It is basically like a Christmas album, so I encourage you guys to go ahead and support that. It's for a good cause. But let me go ahead and get her on the line. Give me one moment to pull her up. Hello?
Hello, yes. Hi.
Hi. Is this Lachey?
Yes.
Hi, Lachey. We're live on. First, I want to, how are you doing today?
Oh, all right. How are you?
Pretty good. I want to thank you for calling in. I greatly, greatly appreciate it.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Really excited to have you on. First thing, let's start with DreamHomeBasedWork.com. For the people who are not aware of this website, could you go ahead and shed light on what it is?
Okay, basically it's somewhat an online guide. It's just helping people. What I do is I provide a lot of information on there, helping people find legitimate companies that hire people to work completely from home. So I may be, sharing information as far as a complete, profile review of a company where I'm telling you guys, about the position that they're offering. I will include the pay, some requirements, computer requirements, and as well as, the hiring process, just basically just letting people know what to expect before you go on to apply for the company. So, I try to share as much information, as I can find, on the internet. There's so many other resource websites or work at home websites where I can be able to gather a lot of information to be able to share with my readers.
Right. Now, just out of curiosity, for someone that's looking for work from home opportunities, what are some of the problems they may have come across? Why do you think it's so tough to find a work from home position that's actually legitimate? Because I personally know some people that try to, but it just wasn't working out for them. You want to shed light on that?
Okay.
Talk about some of the problems they may have.
Yes, that's a good question, because personally, I ran into a lot of problems when I started to look for a work from home job myself, because it's like 3 times, it's probably 10 times now, 10 times the amount of scams compared to the amount of legitimate jobs. So they're hidden everywhere. When you go on to Craigslist, you can go on to CareerBuilder.com, some of the most, really high reputation, sites that have jobs, that offer jobs. You will find them there. Indeed.com, Monster.com, your finding a lot of scam sites everywhere. So it's getting more and more difficult because once you kind of run into that one bad site, then it makes it, tough for you to trust the next site that you're running into. So, I just always, try to highly encourage people to, when they start researching, try to cross, really do a lot of digging on that site. You want to put, look up on Google. You want to see if you're seeing any type of reviews or from prior people that have worked for them. So that is something that I really hired.
Yeah, that's definitely very important. Why do you think that what makes it so tough to find legitimate work from home opportunities, and how come we don't see them, highlighted as much, versus, storefronts and just
exactly.
regular, than just going. It's a lot tougher. It's easier to find somewhere where you find a job where you could actually work at being physically there, but it's not really exposed from working from home. Do you think is that for a reason, or is it less opportunity out there working from home, or because it's cheaper, right? I would imagine it's cheaper.
Exactly. I definitely don't feel it's less opportunities. I see hundreds of opportunities actually out there. I'm not sure if people are trying to make it very hidden. Yeah, because you won't find big advertisements, pretty much laid out online or even on TV. You won't see, nobody promoting their website or promoting that they have a job, out on these social networks. You just have to really do a lot of digging and a lot of research to find them. And I'm noticing a lot of companies have been up for years. They have been offering, now that I'm, have been taking on this as my job to help people find. I've noticed these companies have been up for, more than, at least 10 years. There's a lot of companies that hire, and I'm not sure why. I think they make it hidden for
you think it'll be oversaturated? More people will be working,
exactly,
applying to work from home than actually being there.
Exactly. I think they might not want to get overwhelmed with the amount of, because once people find out about, okay, this is a legitimate company, they will start to get so overwhelmed with so many applications. So they may try to make it, more hidden for a reason, just not to be overwhelmed with the huge.
Yeah, I guess to me though, I haven't really still fully understood why they wouldn't be trying to push more work from home opportunities, because you're dealing with less labor,
Exactly.
and it's just like, I don't know. I never really fully understood companies. There's a lot of big companies out there. Let me see. Right, we have about 20 minutes, and it's a lot that I want to cover because it's a lot of. I feel like a lot of people are looking for this kind of information. So, if you could explain a little bit of your journey, how you started, for the listeners out there. Are you currently doing it full time, I imagine, or do you work from home yourself with these companies that you talk about?
Okay. No. Well, yes, I do it full time. But I work from home as a blogger, so I don't actually work for a company. Any of the companies that I'm talking about on my website, I'm not working for them, or I'm not representing them in any. I'm representing them to make sure, I'm spreading out the word for them, but I'm not getting paid, to share their companies or share home-based positions with other people. But as far as me just actually, getting started, like I said before, I tried to, start working from home myself, start searching, and then, once I run into a few scams, I also, start to find some legitimate companies, and more and more I, start to gather a huge list of companies, and I thought that, it would be great to just share that and start a blog and kind of write about the opportunities for others.
So do you come across new opportunities every day, or is it usually the same kind of jobs that are looking for people to work from home?
No, I talk about a variety of different jobs. It can be whether you want to do a customer service job. It can be a writing job. It can be a data entry job, or just somebody that's doing clerical work, like an administrative assistant. So I come across different things every day, where I can be able to write and share more information with other people.
Now, is there, I know I personally received some results from some of the opportunities that you talked about in your videos, and I came across majority of the time, a lot of part-time and a lot of writing positions that are currently, a lot of, typing positions. Is there a lot of full-time positions? Is there an ample amount of full-time work with benefits out there available?
Yes, there is a lot of companies that I haven't even covered yet as far as on my YouTube channel that does offer full-time hours. I just put up a video recently about a well-known company, Enterprise, which is a rental company that I'm pretty sure most people are aware of. They actually offer full-time, with benefits as well. So, yes, there is quite a few companies that offer full-time hours with benefits, and that's always good for people that, especially stay-at-home moms or stay-at-home dads that have kids, and someone that they need to, that they need that extra, those extra benefits for. So.
Right. Once again, everyone, I have Lachey on the line. We'll be listening to DealSoup Radio, home of DealSoup.com, talking about some work-from-home opportunities. I think everybody could really use this information because it can make so many lives a lot easier. One thing that I wanted to ask you about is for college students. Typically, a lot of times when you're in college on campus, you may have a student that is living on campus and doesn't have transportation, or they can be living on campus and be surrounded by very few opportunities because, a lot of colleges are in the middle of nowhere. I personally had a lot of experience with that, being in the middle of nowhere on a campus by a bunch of by farms and things of that nature. So, are there any opportunities, as far as working from home for college students that you think might be convenient for them?
Yes, actually, I always recommend a couple of tutoring. Like if you are, won't mind tutoring other students, I recommend doing that because there is quite a few companies that will hire college students to just basically tutor other students, whether it's you help them with math or reading, a particular subject, any type of particular subject that you are really knowledgeable in. So tutoring is one option, as well as writing. Most people that are in college period, they should have pretty decent, pretty good writing skills. So, and even if you don't, there are some companies that will hire newbies that are new to writing. So I would highly suggest doing a writing job.
Okay. Do you have to have is there a lot of companies that you've came across where they require you to have, degrees and things of that nature to be a tutor, or it's just something that you have to be familiar with?
Yes, there are a few companies that do require you to have they usually require you to have either a degree already or be in the progress of getting a degree or some type or midway in the middle of, you working, having a degree and working in your profession, working towards your profession. So it depends. It really just depends on the company you are working for.
Oh. So. Okay. And what are some of the companies that you would say will be hiring the most? What kind of fields? I'm actually taking a look at your site right now. By the way, just want to inform you guys, you're looking for work-from-home opportunities. make sure you visit www.dreamhomebasedwork.com. It's a great website to go to look for those opportunities. I'm taking a look here. It looks like you have call center, chat-based data entry, teaching and education, telemarketing, virtual assistant, web design, web evaluators, and writing. In your opinion, which field would you say would be the most opportunities available for? Which type of positions will be? Where are some positions that are people looking for the most, I should say?
Okay, I would definitely have to say customer service, which is
you
pretty much call center. Yeah, I'm sorry? Yes.
You said over the phone?
Yes.
Yeah, can you hear me?
As far as, yes, I can hear you. Service over the phone. That's the field that offers the most, and you'll always see people, plenty of companies advertising to recruit.
Okay, we have about 13 minutes here. Would you encourage someone that is interested in working from home to get, the equipment for it? Is there equipment they need to look for, like maybe like a landline phone or some type of, desktop computer? Some companies may require you to have hardwired computers or something like that. Is there anything that you would suggest or recommend as far as equipment that they may need?
Yes, most companies, they look for you to have a computer, any type of computer PC that has a Windows operating system. That is where I'm finding that most companies, they look for you to have that. You cannot have a Mac computer. A lot of companies, there are a few that will allow it, but most just have a updated computer with Windows operating system, and then some require you to maybe have a USB headset if you're doing a customer service job, as well as some may, and some may require a landline phone, and some may not, but some do require you to have a landline phone. So it just depends on the company.
Right, just depends on the company, and I know that there are some non-phone jobs here too as well that I see that you have on your site. And actually, when I come across a lot of your videos, you do some videos where there are some opportunities where you don't have to, do customer service, right?
Exactly, because that's a topic that I get a lot of people asking me about, like where are the jobs that don't require you to be on the phone, because there's a lot of people that just don't have the patience to deal with people over the phone. So those type of jobs, there are companies that will recruit you if it's like a chat job where you're just chatting with somebody, or it can just be you simply browsing the internet and just keeping the internet updated if you're really good at the internet. So
right. So what is some of the what are the most frequently asked questions that you may get that you might be able to touch on now? We have about 11 more minutes, but just wanted to, if you could touch bases on that, some of the most frequently asked questions that you might receive.
Yes, like I said, a lot of people that ask me for the jobs that don't require you being on the phone, as well as, chat jobs. Where can I find a chat job? Or it's a lot of people that really come to me looking to find something that they can do right away. And that a lot of times that is really challenging, because there are very few companies that will hire you right away. It does take some time and a process for you to be able to. So those are some frequent questions that I'm always receiving, through social media. So.
So it takes. So another thing that you recommend is that they're a little bit patient. That's what
Yes,
it sounds
be
like.
patient. Yes, be very patient because, like, when people start searching for a job, they're, like, expecting to kind of like the process be like if you're getting a regular job where you go and you know, as in person. So they are expecting people to call them and companies to call them back within like a week or two. And I always highly encourage people to be very patient because there is a lot of competition out, and there are so many people that are applying and finding the legitimate companies now. So you have to be very patient as far as finding a job for you. So it can take, you know, anywhere from a couple of months up to a year. I've seen it take up to a year for someone to, you know, find the right opportunity like that.
Wow. Okay. And that's just because of the opportunity, right? It's not
exactly.
not necessarily meaning that they can't find an opportunity, just finding the right opportunity, I would imagine.
Exactly. Because I see, you know, I know that some people, they come to me, they have a job within like a month or two, and then they end up not liking, you know, the job or the management or something, and then they're back on the hunt again. So it really just takes, you know, time and patience to really get the right one for you.
Right. Okay. We have about 8 more minutes left. I wanted to cover something. I feel like this is very important. You talked about it a little bit, but real quick, if you could touch bases on scams, avoiding scams that you may see across the web. What are some tactics that you might recommend someone who is looking for work from home, a work from home position? Is there anything to look for specifically, you know, to know, you know, to decrease, you know, a lot of time being wasted, you know, looking into opportunities in different companies?
Okay. Yes, I would highly just recommend, first of all, just checking out each job posting, any job, to try to find as much information as possible before you proceed on. When I say check out a job posting, you need to make sure that company is providing a lot of details about the position as far as requirements, pay. Some people won't include the pay, but at least the requirements, what the position consists of. Another thing is just being aware of get-rich-quick schemes, and these are, you know, job posting or listings that promise you're going to make like $1,000 within 30 minutes. You know, something that just seems unrealistic.
Right. Wow.
And,
that's crazy.
So that, you know, that's another thing that really gets people in right away. Like, okay, I can make $1,000, you know, without, you know, really putting in much work. So, you know, that's another thing to avoid.
Make $1,000 a click just by clicking a button or something like that.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, where can people find you at? You know, as far as, or find out really work from home opportunities, because I know that is your niche. Where can they? Where's the best information that they, or the best source they can go to, you know, to get those opportunities? Because I know you have multiple sources that you use. So
exactly,
you know,
and that's a good question, yeah, because there's some sites that I highly recommend. You guys, they are all in the same niche. They do talk about the same topic that I am. They just may do it in a different way, but there are some sites that you guys can definitely check out if you are looking for work from home. First of all, you can always find me, Dream Home Based Work, on Facebook. You just simply type that in, or you can find me on YouTube as well as my site, dreamhomebasedwork.com. And there are several other sites that I would, you know, want to share with everybody. If you're looking at one site that's started by a lady named Anna, she's at realwaystoearnmoneyonline.com. She shares a huge amount of information on her site, as well as another lady, Miranda Graham. She's at workathomeadventures.com, which is WAH@ventures.com. She actually shares her experience as well as being a work-from-home mom herself. And then the last lady is Lisa Mills. She actually blogs or has a blog where she talks about daily. She blogs daily about different work-at-home opportunities at workathomemomrevolution.com. So you can check out any one of these sites. They're so helpful for people that are looking for a legitimate opportunity.
All right. Well, thank you very much for speaking with us. I greatly appreciate it. Is there anything you want
no problem.
And also, real quick, I wanted to, once again, you guys are listening to Deal Soup Radio, home of DealSoup.com. Those links that you just said to me, those websites or sources, you're probably going to have to, I would like you to send me those so I can, post it on to the YouTube channel once this gets uploaded for the people who are interested. So if you are listening to this on YouTube, look in the description below and go ahead and follow up on that information. But yeah, I want to thank you for joining us. And
no problem.
Greatly appreciate it. Anything you want to tell this audience before we end the show for today?
Make sure to start. And I just, want to encourage people. Yeah, if you are looking for a work from home job, don't. Everyone is skeptical, but you just really find the right websites to go to. It is, there is hope. You can find something that, really. That you're looking for. So I just want to encourage people, there are legitimate ones out there regardless of, what is being seen and what is shown out, on the internet now. So I really thank you guys for listening and watching.
Oh, we're gonna continue to watch. Thank you for doing this. It's definitely a good cause, and you make a lot. I know you're gonna make a lot of people. If you're not, I'm pretty sure you're doing it now, but a lot of lives are going to be helped, putting a lot of food on people's, tables because it's a lot convenient. We need more work from home opportunities, and people need to be aware of that. So thank you for doing what you do, and I'll definitely, as always, I'll continue to stay in contact with you. So good hearing from you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay, no problem. All right. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
No problem. I'll talk to you soon. Okay, once again, guys, that was Lachey with DreamHomeBasedWork.com. Great to talk to her. I just want to go ahead and follow up and kind of give you guys a synopsis on what you should do, if you're looking for work from home opportunities. One of the things that I would recommend is that you guys just really do your due diligence. There are, as she said, there are opportunities. There are a lot of opportunities out there. You just want to make sure that you do your, due diligence. Make sure that, you don't, come across those scams. And also there are legitimate sources that you can use if you're looking for work from home opportunities. If you're looking for work from home opportunities, you can go to dreamhomebasedwork.com. And again, if you are listening from YouTube, there are some links that you can go to regarding that. So, want to encourage you guys to go ahead and follow those sources, do your due diligence, try to avoid those scams, those get-rich-quick schemes. They work for a lot of people, but when people are looking for work from home opportunities, not really interested in the get rich quick schemes right now. They're not for everybody. But thank you guys for listening. Make sure that you guys go to www.dealsoup.com, best business blog in the world for young adults. And we will see you guys on the next show. If you're interested of getting free press, we're doing free press right now, go ahead and reach out to us on our website. Don't forget to support the charity album for Christmas. All of the proceeds will go to the homeless, putting food in people's belly. So, talk to you guys soon. And thank you for listening to Deal Soup Radio. Ciao.